Alright, so today we're going to be making a dirt sifter the family's been asking for, because we got a lot of rocks on our property. I was able to get some materials ordered through work. I got this 4x8 grating right here, and I got 100 feet of angle here. It's a 2x2 1/4 inch thick, and I don't really have any plans drawn out. I just kind of winging it here, but I got some ideas off of other YouTube videos, so we're just gonna go with that. I got my measurements made out and did a bunch of math to conserve or use as much material as possible, because there's a lot of different lengths of cut, and I have 20 feet pieces, so I'm trying to use every inch of that 20 feet. So I had to mix around a bunch of different lengths and add them all together and whatnot. So got the plasma set up right here, and I got my first bar of angle all measured out for my cuts, and we're going to just get that done. Alright, so these are our pieces for the frame in which the grating will sit on. I actually cut 2 extra pieces because they were small enough to fit in the cut, and this is our leftover. So I was just getting this laid out for the table part with the grating. I made all my cuts slightly bigger because I wasn't sure how the grating would sit on or sit in there. I wasn't sure if I wanted it on the bars or if I was going to make the frame and have it sit within the frame so it'd be technically underneath. But I'll be putting a bracing in the middle, so it kind of has to go on top then. But also I'm pressed for time, so because of that I'm going to just get all my the rest of the materials cut, and I won't be able to put it together today, but I guess after this long weekend I'll be able to do it after work. So we're just going to cut all the rest of the pieces and kind of lay them out and show you what it's going to kind of sort of look like when it's all put together. Alright, so I'm back at work doing the rock sifter thing. Unfortunately I can't film a whole lot because the amount of noise in here is insane, and a lot of this work I'm doing like on my breaks while I'm at work. Today is my day off and I'm here doing this. So basically I got the tabletop frame put together, I got the legs tacked on, I got this brace for the bottom here clamped up ready to get tacked on. We'll be working on the other 3 braces very shortly, and once it's all tacked and everything's where it should be, it'll all get a solid weld, and then we'll flip it on its feet and we'll show you what it looks like then.
Shiva. Down. Shiva. Working really nice.
All right, so I apologize for not recording more of the actual building of our rock sifter, or wait, what is it called? Dirt sifter or rock screen, whatever you want to call it. So I showed the frame, or me cutting the pieces out and explaining how doing the math to try to make use of each 20-foot piece of angle. Got the frame built, and you saw me put the legs on. You did not see the bottom frame built, or me putting the grate on it, but we got it home, and it's been tested out, and it works pretty good. It looks like somebody scooped up a bunch of the rocks that actually came out, got separated from the dirt. But the dirt here has very little debris in it. Yeah, there's some little rocks in here, but all the big stuff is out, all the twigs and branches and all that other stuff. That's, you can see some of it caught right there. The grading itself is less than an inch from top to bottom, and I believe this is less than 2 inches. I have the dimensions on the paperwork, but it actually turned out great. I had no blueprints or plans or anything. I just kind of winged it off the top of my head. This entire thing is built purely on the size of the grate. That's the only thing that didn't get cut down or anything. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't really video much of me actually making it because I made it at work, and work is rather noisy because either fortunately or unfortunately, we're fully staffed, and so it makes taking video that much more difficult. The times that you do see some video is when I came in on my day off, because we work Monday through Thursday. So Fridays are everybody's regular day off. There is one shift that comes in on Friday, but all they do is just prep materials. So it's a lot quieter there, and I'm able to actually do some filming. And I'm trying to separate some of this stuff. But yeah, so total cost for materials was about $600. I probably put somewhere between 15 and 18 hours into this, and a lot of that time was prep work because I have to get set up. I have to move tools and welding machines and all this other stuff just to get prepped to get started. I took off the angle that I was going to put going down like this to catch all the larger rocks, because apparently a 45-degree angle is pretty steep. It's a lot steeper than I expected, but that's okay. It works good. We are going to add something to the front here so that when the dirt falls down here and the rocks fall down here, they don't get mixed up. There's a separation. I did add this brace back here because otherwise there's no way to actually pick this up. Oh, this brace here. And these little hooks, they could come or go. I just kind of put them on so I could strap it down to the truck. I already said that part about adding the front plate to it. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, no real plans. Just kind of like took ideas that I saw off of other YouTube videos and kind of just did my own thing with it. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell. Oh wow, you actually can't really tell from this angle, but there's a slight lean from the base here with these legs coming here. This is not a 90-degree angle. I guess it is hard to tell because I'm not a math magician, and since everything is based on the grate, this is a 4x8 grate. The frame that supports it is slightly smaller so that there's some overlap here. An overlap here. I did the overlap here because these edges are, somewhat sharp. You don't want people getting caught on it. And there's some overlap here just for ease of if I ever need to take this off. All my welds here, I don't know if you could see it where, right here, they're easily cut, and I could separate it if I need to. And if I need to change the angle, I could easily remove a section here and do a little pizza slice here and just fold it down slightly, however, and then re-weld it to get a less steep of an angle. I do have a lot of extra materials because of the angle that I did not use for on top of the grate. Because I've noticed that some people on other videos, they were having trouble with rocks clogging up still not falling off the grate because their angle wasn't steep enough. So that was the purpose of putting angle on top of the grate to help those rocks slide along. But apparently it's unnecessary with this steep of an angle. I don't know how well you could tell, but yeah, that's pretty steep, and that's only 45. But yeah, so roughly $600 to build, plus however much time that I had to put into it. It probably should have taken less time, but you know, with me only being able to work, you know, short periods of time, and all the time it takes to actually get set up, and with me having no blueprints or anything, I just did this by, you know, by eye pretty much. It turned out pretty good. Just gotta add the little front plate to keep everything separated, and perhaps put some wheels on it. I don't know what the wheels were a suggestion. I don't know how well that's going to go, because if you got a dirt pile like we have here, you're not really going to wheel this away to get this out of the way so you could scoop up the dirt. So I don't know. We'll think this through. Thinking of actually making another one, but this time having some sort of spring structure here, because a lot of the twigs and plant stuff gets stuck in here like this, and it clogs. The rocks don't get stuck in here, but all these twigs and stuff do, which stops the dirt from falling through. So just do a little shake and stuff falls through. But I mean, it's still, I mean, this thing weighs like 500 pounds. So I mean, it seems kind of easy to just do this. I mean, which I guess it is, but I mean, it's still, having a little spring system on these hind legs right here would make that a lot easier. So that's something to figure out. So I'm actually pretty satisfied with this. I think I could do better. And with some more time to plan, because this was somewhat of a rush job, but with some more time to plan, I could actually make it better, make it straighter, make it more efficient. But for now, this will do the job, because we actually just we have this dirt to sift and get all these rocks out of here, and it works. So I don't know. Next time I build another one, I'll try to have a more detailed video. I could actually build it here, but we have to get the electrical set up so I could set up my welding machine, because we don't actually have a way to do that right now. So I had to build it at work. And work is very kind to allow me to purchase materials through their vendors without any upcharge. They just put in an order as if it was ordered for themselves, and just pass the cost on to me. So very nice of them. I truly appreciate it. And they also let me come in on my days off and work past my shift to build this. And it turned out great.